Come with us into another world, on another plane, another dimension. Follow me into total insanity.
That was like in a quick cut. I should fade it in. Anyway, welcome to Total Insanity. We are here. Hear ye, hear ye. We are here.
Hello.
Today, what do we have for you? Well, you have to watch and find out.
I'm excited to find out.
And quite frankly, I'm going to find out what happens on the show too. No, what does that even mean?
We don't always know what's going to... Like, there's always the unexpected. Can
Exactly.
be expected.
It's live. Whenever things are live, you never know what's going to go down. Anything can happen.
And with this cast of characters, too.
Exactly. What are they... Well, before we get to what these guys are wearing up here, let's read the opening poem by my beautiful boy, Sunra. My beautiful boy? Well, anyway. I should say, I'm his beautiful... No, what? Okay.
Brothers. From nearly identical mothers.
Exactly. Now, this poem is called After That. After that. What is there after that? And that afterwards is, or doubly know, the not of those things which are. If I am to be am, scratch that. If I to be am, then to be is and are. Why did other voices speak to you and enchant your mind? It is what your mind is must seek to understand. Beyond the planes of earth, light, love. And what are planes of love, if no, you do not? Cascades of emotion, if no, you do not. Shimmering ecstasy, if not, is the wisdom. I have known a heaven all my own, if others know of it. Say, or if they do not to me, I have seen eye to eye with every mind's eye, that I have touched vibrationally upon the planet, without antagonistic resistance, understanding always, and basically why those things... Wait, why those were as they were. Where did I get things from? This is written with interesting... Leo, don't interject in the middle of the poem. How bitterly long have I searched for all that is mine. Now I must be, and mine is mine. My immortal, pure idea, my sound idea, my virgin version. I came to be of, if that conception that I will to be. Oh, that's the end. I thought there's a second page. Well, I read that okay. Anyway, that's the first poem in an Immeasurable Equation, Volume 2. We'll be reading a piece from the Immeasurable Equation, Volume 2, each week.
There's no equation like it.
That one had like improper English, so it was somewhat, I don't know. Anyway.
Perfectly proper poetical English.
Exactly. Now, what shall be next?
Well, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. It's cold out there. I know a lot of the nation is under extreme ice and snow. How are you doing?
I'm chilling. We can put it like that.
Chilling.
Yeah, pretty good. It's a pretty good day.
Nice. Now, okay. I notice Asbestos Albatross and Al have interesting get-ups on today. You want to tell us anything about that, you guys? I'm not. Okay. Now that button. Hold on.
I'm not prepared to tell you why I'm wearing this hat yet. It's a secret for later in the episode.
Oh, really? What about you, Asbestos? Well, I gotta follow Al's lead. We're a team on this one, and so, we go together. I really want to tell you right now, Leo, because I can't hold it inside, but I can't tell you yet. Just wait a little longer. Viewers, wait a little longer for a special little treat. Okay.
I mean, that's kind of Albie's MO. You're always got information that's hot off the presses that you just can't wait to get to us.
Yeah, normally. Yeah, that's true. And normally, I feel like we're holding you back from it, but now you're holding it back from us. Anyway, I don't know. Okay. Don't say so much. Say instead.
Or the British.
What the heck? What are they? There's all these like noises under my desk. Hold on.
What's going on over there, man?
What's happening under here?
Al, do you know anything about this? What's going on?
What the heck? Dude, you're under here? Yeah, man, what do you expect? Where do you expect I go? Okay, man. It's Nate Superfly. I'm doing
Hey,
I'm doing some cybersecurity work under the desk. Where am I supposed to go? What's up, Phil? What's up, you guys?
Hey,
nice sunglasses. Anyway, I'm updating the cybersecurity infrastructure for the show. We already know how vulnerable we can be. We have Skunk Ape's cloaking mechanism, but quite frankly, I got a lot of work to do down here, man. You guys have a lot of, let's just say you wouldn't be insured by the insurance companies that insure the universities that need to have double authentication, passwords, and other things of that nature. Anyway.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Are you telling me that we were insecure this whole time?
You guys have so many vulnerabilities, it's not even funny. But yeah.
All right, I'll let you go. I mean, if you really need to get back to it, I think it sounds like it's pretty serious.
I mean, right now I'm just freaking trying to get my mind around all the wires. I think I may need an extra part that I don't know. We'll have to see. But I'm getting back under there. I'll try not to make more banging noises. Anyway.
Appreciate it. We'll get you whatever you need.
What's Leo must be looking at what I'm doing. Okay, thanks. I'll get back to work.
He's probably freaking out at whatever wires you got. So just be careful under there because it's pretty, I think, delicate. Don't touch any of the power stuff. All that stuff is necessary. We are alive, by the way. So just make sure you don't touch anything that's, trip up the internet or something.
Oh, dude. Nate.
What is going on under there?
It's hard. I can't believe that there's enough space under there, but anyway, okay. He's surprising me. Nate, ever since Nate returned to the stream last week, he doesn't really have a home, you know what I mean? So he's just kind of living in the studio, living around. And so he's been doing his thing. I've just been kind of letting him, he was in captivity for a while. I've just kind of been letting him do his thing. Anyway.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a minute before he lands on his feet, but he's always underground anyway, so it makes sense.
Yeah, that's true. That is, he's underground. Do you mean metaphorically or physically, literally, or both?
I mean, as soon as he comes out in the open, they're going to capture him again, and it's going to be the same old rigmarole.
That's true. It makes sense he wants to update the cybersecurity.
I mean, I do appreciate it. It's good to have that around.
There's some type of I think he just locked something in the system. This lock is popping up. Interesting. Okay.
That's probably good. I wouldn't really know.
I don't know.
Not an IT guy, more of a digital art guy.
I guess some things may. Luckily, I don't know if it's smart that he's working on it while the stream's going on, but
that to me just tells me it's that severe.
I guess so. Or he's just working it around the clock. I mean, I could ask him again, but I don't want to disturb him right now.
I better not bother him. I mean, yeah, I think he's got that kind of motivation that normal people like us seek.
Yeah. Okay. We're rushing through the show so far. Let's calm it down a bit. I'm just a digital arts guy.
Well, yeah. I mean, what I meant was, of course, like I don't do the internet. I don't do the cybersecurity stuff. Um, all my information is probably online, backed up 10 times in someone else's hard drives and stuff. I don't know any of that stuff.
Yeah, dude, cybersecurity is a whole nother ball game. And I guess Nate would know a lot because he's hacker, so he knows the vulnerabilities. He's probably like, man, people could hack in. I guess that's why Nate could hack into the stream so easily. Anyway.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Well, the other thing about that is he's at least got a good basis for like what the stream. Although I guess ultimately the stream has kind of changed over years, so perhaps he's got to undo the maze puzzle that we sort of glommed on top of whatever it was.
We have completely different tech from a few years ago. He's probably getting his bearings with that. Anyway.
Right.
Okay, you guys have been awfully quiet. You guys really are holding a secret back, aren't you?
Well, yeah. What can I say? We're trying to be mysterious today. But, Al, what do you think? You think it's time to reveal our special little thing yet?
Well, Al, you know, I'm ready when you are. So, sure. Let's do it.
It's just killing me. I gotta know what
we've only waited 12 minutes. We could play Francis and Friends. I could change the order of the rundown that I did, but you know what? I think we'll keep that as a little tease for later. Francis and Friends episode 3. Okay. Tell us what's going on, you guys.
Well, Leo, Al, and I, other Al, we have formed, not performed. We have formed an electronic music duo.
Yup, that's right. We teamed up, Al A and Al B, and we're doing some sweet, sweet electronic experimental music from the otherworldly planes. Oh, wow, you guys, that sounds pretty cool.
Well, see, that's what I'm talking about. I can get on board with this because, you know, like I said, I'm a digital arts guy.
Oh no, Phil got frozen. Let me see. Phil is frozen. We can hear Phil, but Phil is frozen. My internet might be being crappy.
It's just that cold.
Okay, good. He's back. Honestly, that could have been something from Nate.
I think I was going to say, can you tell him not to touch whatever wire he just grabbed? Because I think that might have been...
Nate, whatever you just did, that freezes Phil. So at least if you're going to mess with that, try to stay away from it. I don't know if you guys could hear that. I was kind of far from the mic, but I was letting them know. Okay.
We can't be having anything go awry at our big debut.
Exactly. So, do you guys have a name yet for what your group is? Well, you see, Leo, that's the thing. We had so many different names, we couldn't decide on one. Okay. Do you maybe have a list of some? Maybe the chat could chime in what they like?
Yeah, I'm sure we could help with that.
Okay, well, that makes sense. We're kind of two minds. We could go something completely unrelated to that we're both named Al, or we could do something with Al in the name. A lot of our stuff does have Al, if not everything. I have a few names. Ethereal, Spectral, Electrical Spectral. Those are some that I had. Albatross, what you got?
Well, I have Almond Joy, All Owls, and Orbitronic. That doesn't have Al in it, I just like how Orbitronic sounds. Okay. All the Owls. I do like All the Owls. I thought about A plus B, or Al, or A plus B, something with like...
A plus B equals Al.
The Al A and the Al B.
Well, actually, it's interesting you say that, Leo, because our debut track that we will premiere today is actually called A plus B equals seagulls.
Interesting. I don't like this cut. I'm changing it back to fade. Everything's cutting. I want to fade. Look at this nice, beautiful fade.
Oh
That's
yeah,
smooth.
that's a nice fade right there. That's a nice fade.
Okay. Well, you guys had this video prepared? Yeah, we got it queued up. It also, you may be wondering the title A plus B equals seagulls. It's actually samples the underground cult classic seagulls fighting over a chip. So, Al brought in his kind of other, his extraterrestrial, shall we say, influence of music of the cosmos, and I brought in my flying bird influence, seagulls, albatross. I had to bring my own thing there. Okay, sounds good. Phil, what do you think about all this? I don't know if there's anything more to say. I just feel like, I don't know.
I am excited. I'm just overjoyed and gleeful I can't believe these guys. Every single person on this show has a band or some sort of musical project. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean,
What can I say, Leo? We got inspired by you guys, and Albatross being freshly dead, and I myself being freshly escaped from. There's a lot of escape on this show. Nate escaping, me escape. Anyway, we just got excited about it.
okay.
That's true. I mean, that's a lot of that's a good backstory for writing material, I think. So anyway,
Okay, so, oh yeah.
I want to hear this ASAP.
Yeah, you want to just play it? Do you have any further introduction, you guys, for this? Anything you'd like to say?
Well, I'll just say, keep in mind this is our very first track. It's our first time making any type of music. It's our first collaboration. With that, though, I don't want to get expectations down too low either. Some of what you may hear, your human ears may not be accustomed to some of the extraterrestrial rhythms and movements, but just try to keep them open mind, and I think there might be some cool parts you like.
Okay, that's a good hype right there. Albatross.
What he
Final
said.
words.
What he said, man, what he said. Okay. Here, let's play it then. Here we go. The song A plus B equals seagulls. Okay, guys, that was okay. There. I think I don't know if parts were in time or out of time or
That's what I was saying. The rhythms overlap. Polyrhythmics happening, maybe. Like I said, this is my introduction into music.
Okay.
That's pretty good. I mean, I really like the A section. The drums there were really cool, and I wasn't expecting a music video either.
Oh yeah.
So that was very surprising, and it definitely was like the right vibe musically for that scene. So I think it really worked together.
I guess we forgot to mention there also was a video with it. We're just trying to be like cool electronic artists of the 90s with like blurred videos and like scenes of scapes of the nature or the city or whatever there may be.
I would like to say thanks, chat, for the sick beats, bravo comments. I really appreciate it. It encourages us to go on into the future, making more music and videos for you guys.
Okay, cool.
I see a particularly long future for this.
Nice.
This musical duo here.
Me too. You guys gotta get a name though. I do like All Owls, but I don't know if that's too. I don't know. You guys can decide. What was I gonna say? I forgot.
I mean, at the very least, if they ever needed more band members, you could find more people named Al.
That's true.
You could collaborate with Weird Al.
Weird Al. And Nathaniel. No. Nate, you want to be in their band? I don't know what he's doing. I feel like I wanted to ask you guys one more thing, but I kind of forgot. Oh, I was like, yeah, I guess that footage kind of matched pretty well. I was thinking with seagulls it would be beachy, but there's sand of a different variety, the sand of a dirt road. Anyway. Okay.
Do you guys have formal training of any kind? I mean, I'm obviously not accustomed to intergalactic genres of music, or at least otherworldly, ethereal underrealms. Is that where you learned that stuff?
Well, speaking for myself, as mentioned, most of my knowledge comes from what was uploaded into my brain as I was in a dreamlike state, captured in the Alienation Space Station confinement scientific laboratory. That said, I have been on Earth for a bit. I've listened to some of your music. I've been getting into, certain artists like Aphex Twin, and some others. Point is, Oasis, they're in my hat. I love Oasis, but they're not really electronic music, but they are British. Point is, I really don't have much training in the actual making of the music. As far as the theory, as far as intellectualization, I have some of that, but I find that putting it into action, it is a different thing. But I'm having fun.
Okay. Good, thorough answer. Albatross, how about you? I would sing as I flew around. That's about it. My singing doesn't really come into this. So, I've done a little bit of... I have played around with some samplers a bit, but that's about it. Really, this is a labor of love between us. We decided, we'd come together and make some jams. I do find that interesting, though, because you guys were pretty hostile to each other. Like, originally, it was like, Al A, Al B, who's going to be the dominant Al on the show. So I'm glad you guys could, like, find something in common, and it seems like it's bringing you together.
Yeah, we just decided, like, why are we fighting? We realized we both had this interest in music that we never really got to do, and so we're just playing around.
Okay, sounds good. Well, thanks
Music
for sharing
really
that.
It's like the universal language, and now I'm realizing, because people would say that, but of course they mean it like on Earth. But now it's clear it's literally universal.
That's true. We have beings from the universe. Well, yeah, LA. I know what I was going to say earlier. I was going to be like, you guys can maybe perform live on the show too. You could do some like live jams when you're ready. Oh yeah, that would be fun. That would be pretty cool, Leo. Thank you. No problem, dude. No problem. Okay. I'm wiggling my nose. My nose is really clogged up.
You need a tissue?
Everybody loves to
like,
hear nose blowing. It's really nice to hear that. So, while
Are you talking?
Why did the
is
music
this
stop?
allergies or is this just general sickness?
This is not allergies, or it's not general sickness. This is dry air from the coldness and heat.
It almost sounds like you're trying to do something, musically similar to what the owls just did by blowing your nose and having the background music.
I couldn't hear anything you just said.
I said that it sounds like you're trying to do like your own version of electronic thing with like the blowing of the nose and the.
That could be done. I don't know about that. But what I do know about is I think it's time to get onto our next thing. What the freak, dude? Hold on, I gotta talk to Nate again. Nate, you can't be messing with this stuff, dude.
Yeah, it's starting to interfere with the show a little bit. I mean, there we go. Now we got the lock. Well, it looks like we are getting more security. But as far as like the show,
Nate,
we kind of had the planned hour thing. Nate, can you even hear me?
Dude, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing, Nate?
Does he have earbuds in or something?
Oh,
like I'm trying to.
I just bashed my freaking hand on here. Nate, if you weren't doing it right now, why do you have to do it? Why do you have to do it right now when we're doing the show, dude? Well, you guys are not secure. I was just in a freaking top secret security. I can't be being, dude. Leo's annoying me right now. Leo's freaking getting in my space. He's getting down. He just don't let me do my work.
Look, but how likely are they gonna come catch you? Like if you don't do your work?
Don't you understand? It's imperative we get this. It's imperative.
I literally don't understand.
I'm sorry, Phil. I forget that not everybody has my brilliant knowledge of computers, computer networks, cybersecurity, and other electronic devices. I should be thanking you guys that you did save me.
I mean, we appreciate what you're trying to do. It's just, this 1 hour out of the week.
I know.
We got something special going on, so we're trying to work together here.
I know. You know what? I'll cool off with the work for tonight, but there's one really, what should I say? Serious vulnerability, that really needs to be patched up ASAP. But the problem is, I haven't been able. I think I'm going to need a part, which I do not have. It's called an interloper interlocker, and well, if I can, I'll just stop talking. I'll let you guys get back to the show. I'm just trying to figure it out. But this one thing, I just gotta finish this one thing, okay? And then I'll let it be, especially for other shows. But at least for right now, okay.
All right, fair enough. I mean, I can tell you're frustrated. This something sounds important in her locker furler thing. So yeah, work on that. Get that done. We'll reconvene.
Freaking Al. Okay, dude.
Leo.
I called him Al. Nathaniel. Was I calling Nathaniel Al? Or Nate? Superfly? There's so many Als. Weird Al. Albatross. Al. Limoni. Al.
From what it sounds like, it's not
Al
so good.
I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. Why is this headphone? I feel like only one ear is working. I think these headphones broke. As long as you guys are getting audio through both channels, I think my headphones are being weird. Okay.
I can hear you just fine.
Yeah, I think these were basically, these headphones would cut in and out, and I think they finally busted up. Okay. Anyway.
It's always something.
Okay, at least, Nate, hold off while we show Francis and Friends, so it doesn't mess that up.
Yeah.
Okay, and with that said, I believe up next is Francis and Friends. I'm always going to ask you, even if there's no introduction, if you would like to give any type of introduction, just in case, and to also kill more time. But
this is a
if there's no introduction, we
particularly
can just
good
play it.
episode for no reason.
Did you say it's a really good episode for no reason?
Well, I think it's funny, but I feel like if I say that, then it's gonna heighten the expectations. So it's not unfunny.
Okay, let's watch this not unfunny episode. Episode 3 of Francis and Friends.
It's Francis and Friends, always together, but that only depends if they haven't been fighting or want to compete. It's a world of friendship, fulfilled and complete. Some of you learn from now to the end. This is the story of Francis and Friends. Last time on Francis and Friends. Francis's ineptitude provided him infinite altitude, but with the newly installed net, he won't get stuck anymore, for which he has much gratitude. And as luck would have it, a large CRT TV came flying out of the sky, nailing Francis directly in the head. The blow knocked Francis into the pit, again. Just like Joey and Archibald predicted. Your weather on the 8s. The TV was battery operated and was on the local news channel. The news anchor was talking about endless pits, much like Francis's pit, as it had affectionately come to be known. There have been many endless pit sightings all over the universe, said the anchorman. He added, and whoever falls in them is stupid and French. Just then, as Francis climbed out of the pit, he heard this and exclaimed, "Hey, he's totally right." But King Archibald did not like pits. He would say, "I spit at the pits." So he started a protest against the use of endless pits, seeking to stop whoever created them. Shortly afterwards, they gave up because these pits were naturally occurring. Plus, Francis was the only one falling into them, so it was no skin off the king's nose. Meanwhile, Joey wanted to change the channel, but couldn't find a remote control anywhere. Will Joey be forced to watch infomercials for the rest of time? It could be worse. Find out next time on Francis and Friends.
What does that remind me of? Whoa, this lock coming up. What's the thing that goes boom, boom, boom? Never mind.
I know exactly what you're talking about. That's like Rugrats, the end of the show.
Okay, it reminds me of something like that. Anyway, great episode, Francis Friends. I laugh at... Couldn't find the remote anywhere.
I was laughing at the part where there's static on the TV. I thought that was actually... I forgot I put that in. It's pretty good detail.
Episode 3, Francis and Friends. Hope you guys enjoyed it. What college is Joey's sweatshirt? Megan asks.
UNC. But it's just the NC.
That'll be the University of North Kentucky.
C.
Kentucky starts with a C. Oh, wait, no, it starts with a K. Damn, Kentucky always... We all know Kentucky Fried Chicken is CF... Oh, it's not CFC, it's KFC. Okay, that makes sense. Leo, are you trying to be funny or are you going insane? Alb, let me say what I want. Okay. This is...
I mean, I would eat at CFC.
It sounds pretty good too. CFC.
We have a KFC over where I live, but they went out of business about a year ago. But this is the weirdest detail about So the building, it doesn't say KFC on it at all. You drive by it, the lights that hang down over the dining room tables are still on. I'm like, who is paying
Whoa.
for that electricity?
The Kentucky Fried Chicken Company is still paying for it, or the one
Or
that
the
owns like
owner
that
of the
owns like
building, the
Taco
property.
Bell and Pizza Hut and KFC.
It's like right outside of a big strip mall thing. So maybe it's just part of the strip malls, and they just no one turned the lights off
Or
when they closed the doors.
The
and someone lost
taxpayers
the key.
or the taxpayers
then-
are paying.
Yeah. It's corruption at its finest.
Someone lost the key. Now, of course, my serious mind thinks: are they keeping the lights on to keep people from like going in, or is it just pure negligence? Anyway,
I believe negligence, but it's an interesting theory that the lights are on so that you can't like rob it or like
But
be
what do you-
in there
yeah, what
without
do you
someone
mean?
noticing.
like squatters are gonna live in a KFC or something, maybe. But there's probably not food left in there unless they just left. They like left it as it was. They just abandoned it, and there's just like
They
tons of
left
old
all
chicken
the
in there.
supplies in there. They you can just go in there. They keep restocking
There's
it by accident.
frozen.
Like there's an oversight.
Yeah,
in
the freezer has tons
headquarters.
of food.
So it just keeps getting restocked, but there's no one's selling anything. So it's basically just, I mean, that's subsidized.
They have 33.
Sounds like,
they
but,
have-
that
they
might
have-
be a good solution for the homeless problem in the country.
I
actually.
know. And instead, they're not letting them go in. And then meanwhile, there's
just feed
33.
them.
There's 33 pre-made KFC Big Bowls in there. What do they call it? The Big Bowl, something like that. There was a bowl that they
double-
mixed. I ate everything. I ate that once when I worked at Books A Million. There's a KFC in the same mall area. Once again, a mall
ate, like,
KFC,
everything on the menu.
and I got the bowl. I might have got that twice actually. Anyway,
I saw an ad. They have 6 bowls now,
6.
which I don't understand because it looked with the ad I saw. It looked like the same 6 bowls. So I don't know if one's like spicy or whatever, but
How many-
maybe there's no cheese in one.
I guess
or
they have
something.
different combinations of what do they have? Chicken, mashed potatoes, corn.
corn, cheese.
Yeah, maybe mac and cheese.
I don't know if gravy counts. Like
Some-
a gravyless
I
one
know
would be
some
dry.
regional ones have different things. I don't know.
They could,
anyway.
yeah, they could like throw extra like Old Bay seasoning on top or something like that. Would be good.
Bowls have become very popular, and people get burrito bowls, whatever. Anyway, this has been brought to you by. This message has been brought to you by CFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC.
Leo, are you trying to be funny or are you just being weird?
Al already asked that. Why are you asking that too?
And truthfully, I mean, it can be like a bit of both.
Well, Al A and Al B, we work as one unit.
Well, okay, I applaud the commitment. Albert, me being asbestos albatross and him being Al alien, there was a lot to bond over. What can I say? Okay.
I'm all for that. It's just as long as you guys aren't starting to gang up on us or anything like that.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah. I don't know if I have anything to add. Sometimes there isn't anything to add. I'll just second that. Okay. I thought we were behind in the show, but we managed to talk enough about other things that now I think we're right on time. Okay. Sorry, I actually shouldn't do that as much. That's probably annoying and gross. But it's also could be seen as experimental and boundary pushing. Not boundary pushing, but it could be like I'm confronting the viewer with the uncomfortableness. This is what the art school world has gotten to my mind. I do want to give this is a little bit maybe outside of the show's purview, but Blood Feast, the Adult Swim streaming show that I constantly talk about and has influenced me a lot, their Instagram mysteriously posted a video chat with
Whoa.
the producer and Max and Dave. And I'm like, is Blood Feast ready to get back active again? Or are they just saying like, hey, we talked again and here we're going to share it with you guys?
Blood Feast 2.
All I can say is you guys probably don't care about Blood Feast, the viewers, but it might be coming back. With that said, okay. It's been 3 times now. Nate,
I mean, the shows, he didn't do anything for Francis and Friends, so I mean...
You know what? I have to... You know what? I did get immediately angry. I do have to give him that. Nate, thank you for not doing stuff. I know you got to get back to work, but let me just try to talk to him one more time. I'll see what's going on. If you could just at least hold the show a little bit, thank you. Let me at least play some music so that can go. Okay, Nate, what are you doing?
Yeah, this is getting a little loud. I don't know. I mean, how many? It's been a couple shows. Conrad hasn't found us. You know, we're cloaked. We got Skunk Cape. What could happen? You know? Look, the internet's a weird place. There's no doubt about that.
Nate,
I don't think there's anyone.
I just need this part, man. I just need this one part. Can I ask Skunk Ape? Okay, I guess you can. Hey, Leo.
Whoa.
Leo gave me permission. I need that part. It's not available. You guys don't have it in your backup part supply. I can't, if I'm going to order, could take months with supply chain issues that are still going on. Our supply chain issues still going on. Either way, I need the
definitely. Aluminum, the price of aluminum is going through the roof.
Oh, damn, aluminum foil. Oh, I need that to keep out the brainwashing mental.
Well, you better stock up now because that stuff's about to be. That's going to be your
eggs. First, it's eggs, then it's aluminum foil. What next? But I digress. Leo said it was okay if we asked Skunk Ape for the part. If he could maybe get it for us.
Oh, that's a good idea.
If you guys could summon Skunk Ape, I'd be very grateful. I could have the part, I could fix it up, we'd be good to go. So, I'll go back underneath, you guys do your thing, summon Skunk Ape, whatever. If we can get that part, Skunk Ape, you mean a lot to me, okay? Okay. Thanks, Nate. I think that's reasonable. Yeah, well, you know.
Honestly, anything to get him off of the, just all that racket.
I appreciate you summoning Skunk Ape. I know it's not a problem. We summon Skunk Ape a lot. I don't think Skunk Ape will mind. I don't think he'll mind at all. Oh
yeah, talk about the chillest dude in the world.
Dude, getting up and down. Skunk Ape is pretty chill. Okay. Skunk Ape. What you up to? Let's set it all up. Let's get ready for our good old skunk. Now, what I find interesting is... Hold on. Skunk Ape. We need the poem to...
yeah, I always forget about that.
This is being weird. I tried using studio, just to give the audience, I tried using studio mode to do this thing. It didn't. It's not really behaving how I thought, so I'm just going to do normal. Skunk Ape poem, here we go. From swamp and forest depths unseen, hidden deep amongst the green, we cast and ask for help and humble. Skunk Ape, please assist our trouble. Okay, I think he's coming through. Seems to work pretty well. This poem has been pretty foolproof so far.
If you can't, I mean, if it's not broke, you don't fix it, you know? But then again, I don't know.
Why can't I stop him? Whoa. He disappeared for a second. Why can't he just... Okay, whatever. Skunk Ape, you're here, right? I gotta find a better way.
That's not security stuff, is it? That's not
I gotta find a better way to transport Skunk Ape in. It's always so awkward. Anyway. Skunk Ape.
I mean, where... Yeah,
there he is. Okay. I mean, it's... We're already using a magic window. We've already got so much tech going on. It's not the easiest thing in the world. Okay, Skunk Ape. What's up, dude?
How you guys doing? What's up? What's going on today, you guys? What's happening with the show?
Well, We've been doing some different things. You know, we had a new episode of Francis and Friends. We, Al A and Al B have debuted their new musical group. But I will say, Nate Superfly, he needs a part called, what is it called? The Interloper Interlocker? He's working on cybersecurity. Do you know anything about that?
Oh yeah, the Interloper Interlocker. Classic computer part in cybersecurity. You know what? I think I can actually procure that for you guys. Is that why you're summoning me?
Yeah, so you're already one step ahead, Skunk Ape. He basically, he wasn't going to be able to get it.
Oh yeah, there's been a lot of supply chain issues, especially with that, especially with aluminum. The price of eggs has went up a lot. So I definitely understand.
Okay, cool.
You wouldn't happen to know what else is likely to skyrocket in value?
If I could take a guess, I would say maybe Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are often a forgotten about nut.
Are they? I know they're in those mixes. There's only a few in there already.
Exactly. And now they'll be eaten fewer, unless you want the price of your nuts to go up 128%.
You're probably right. They're probably just going to eliminate them from the mixes altogether. It's just going to be cashews and peanuts.
There were once lima beans in mixed vegetables more. Have they taken lima beans out of more mixed vegetables? Or is that just me?
I think that they definitely have, because it's still $1 for frozen vegetables, but there's no lima beans in there.
As a kid, I wouldn't like the lima beans, but now as an adult, I think I want them. And I think they probably still sell packs with lima beans, but I do think that they've gone a little scarce. Anyway,
so there's not even like a high-end version with it in there. It's just they don't have them at all. So I don't know. You're right. I'm gonna have to go look for.
Is there a lima bean shortage?
That I can't speak on. Lima beans are a little bit out of my purview.
Skunk, I think you know that because you're like a nature guy. Like beans are right up your alley, but I'm not gonna fight you.
Well, maybe he doesn't like them. I mean, my wife doesn't like them.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say I didn't really like them that much. That's probably why, like, a lot of people don't like them, so they removed them probably. But they're healthy. They were a part of the healthy diet. It gave you a bean. Though I guess there are string beans in there, or otherwise known as green beans.
That's exactly right, Leah. And Phil's quite right. I don't really get down with lima beans. I prefer a good kidney bean myself.
Okay.
You see, this is why I never really knew about eggs, because I don't really like eggs.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I'll eat an egg in a thing, like if it's a cookie, it doesn't taste like an egg. But you're talking about just straight eggs? Can't do it.
Yeah, I can understand it. Eggs have a bit of a...
And I won't do it.
I can see. Okay, well, Skunk Ape, you wanna get this part in?
Sure, Leo. I can see you got the music queued up, ready to go. If I could request you switch to your side camera to get the shot.
Okay, whatever you say, Skunk Ape. How did this get, this shouldn't be that small, it should be that. Anyway, also, wait, I thought this was cutting off some of the stuff. This whole camera angle has changed. Either way, Skunk Ape, do your thing.
Wow, dude.
What was that?
I'm just getting started. Now, Leo, if I could ask, please hold up your hand. Okay.
Whoa, dude! That just appeared in... Okay, check this out.
What the heck is that thing?
It's the Interloper Interlocker. I can see... these must lock into different pegs or something? Dude, Skunk Ape, thank you!
What in the world?
You freaking pulled through once again. Skunk Ape, thank you, dude.
No problem, Leo. You know I love to help out the show. You know I love the show.
Thanks, dude. Oh, my mom. I think this might be my mom's first chat. Winn-Dixie used to sell lima beans, but now they're all closing up. Still one left in DeLand. Our beloved Aldi has bought the Winn-Dixies. Winn-Dixie hasn't been doing good. Shout out to Winn-Dixie. This message has been brought to you by Winn-Dixie.
Which has been brought to you by Aldi.
I'm just taking a moment with this music here. It's nice music. If we could make music this cool, I think we'd be on a good track. I agree.
Thank you.
Why'd you cut to me? I don't have anything to say.
Okay. I was just seeing. Okay. Well, we got the part. Superfly. If you could just, I'm just gonna give it to him. If you could just,
Yeah.
Carry on the show.
So basically, from this point on, I'm sure the show is going to be totally fine. No more interruptions, no more distractions.
Yes, this is perfect.
We got the lockering part thing, and now we're set, I guess. I don't really understand how IT works. I understand information, I understand technology a little bit, but when you combine the two, I've got no clue what's happening. So, I mean, if anyone could explain that in the chat, it would be good.
I just wanted to come up and say, Skunk Ape, really appreciate it, man. This just saved me so much time. This saved us weeks of being non-secure. I appreciate it so much.
I gotta be honest, Nate. I feel like it hasn't changed much. But
What do you mean?
Well, like now that we have the part, and before when we had the part, from my perspective, seems kind of like the same.
I didn't put the part in yet. I just got the part. I needed time to install it.
That would explain that.
Also, are you looking at the logs? Are you looking at the security logs coming in? Do you have access to that?
I don't have access, no, and I do not. Well, I wouldn't be able to decipher them. I guarantee that.
Sorry, I'm getting testy again, Phil. But you make a good point. The behind-the-scenes work isn't always seen by the few, and that's really how it should be.
So, might it still feel the same either way afterwards?
If it all goes smoothly, your guys' setup should stay smooth, feel the same. It's behind-the-scenes stuff. Skunk Ape, dude, as I was saying, thank you. I can't thank you enough.
No problem, Al. I know the supply chain is backed up, so I understand. Oh, you're not Al, you're Nate. Sorry, slip of the tongue there.
Why are you laughing so much, dude? You ate one too many, Brazil nuts, I think. Anyway. Okay. I'll get to installing the part after the show's over. I'll let Leo, he can come back up, okay?
Yeah, that's the thing about Brazil nuts is you can eat a Brazilian of them and still not be full. And so now that those are going up in cost, it's like going to be a Brazilian dollars, which I don't have. I don't know if anyone else has that.
Brazilian dollars. Okay. Well, okay. We got that. Wilder's watching? Wilder! That's my nephew, I'm gonna say. Wilder. Such a cute... I had so much fun playing with you, dude. You know I love you. Wilder. Hello. Hello. Hey. Hi. Hi. Anyway.
Okay, Uncle Leo.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. I'm just like going, hi, what's up? But anyway.
This segment of the show is just for Wilder now.
I don't want to, I don't want to make it too, whatever. Okay. Inside of my life. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. The effect is still up. Okay. Anyway. We got the part. We got Skunk Ape. Oh, dude, it's already 8:56. I thought we had like 10 minutes to kill. You can see the show just flies by sometimes.
When you're having fun, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess it's time for... What did we learn today? What did we learn today? So many people to ask what we learned. Okay. I'll give you a little bit of time to think. But I guess we'll go to Skunk Ape first. Skunk Ape, what did you learn? I learned that
Nate's Superfly. I think we might have a lot in common. We've both spent our lives trying to cloak and hide and protect ourselves. I think I'd like to hang out with Nate sometime.
Okay, cool. Nate, you hear that? Okay, Nate. Albatross, what did you learn? I learned that it's really fun to get over your differences of another guy named Al and make some great music together, and I love it. We're just getting started. Sounds good. Before we go to Al, I guess we're just going across the way. Yeah. What did I learn? I learned that there's security logs of total insanity. Like Nate's telling me stuff. I wonder. He was, quite frankly, he was like an quote unquote enemy of the show at a certain point. Though he did like ultimately help us in a very important way. But I do wonder, like, not that I don't trust him, but like we did kind of just let him right into the show like really easily. Like maybe I should keep an eye on him.
We had to, he was unjustifiably captured.
Yeah, he did.
And he needed help.
In Total Insanity, the retrospective, I mean, he did help out and pretty significant. There's just things I never heard about security logs, but I trust him. I know that there's a lot of vulnerabilities these days. He's a hacker that he knows stuff I don't know about anyway. Okay.
I mean, that's always going to be the case, honestly. We're never going to know the things he knows and can get into. So, I'd rather have him on our side. He seems like he's acting like he's on our side.
Exactly.
I have no issues.
You're right, Phil. I shouldn't down him so easily. With that, anything you learned today?
I learned that you're right, that lima beans are scarce. I wonder if that. Do you remember hearing about the farms that were exploding or something like that back a few years ago? I don't know. It was like big, massive buildings that were like not manufacturing, but just like processing plants were exploding.
Oh yeah, I did hear about processing plants like having fires and stuff.
I bet you it was the lima beans, because now that you mentioned, I haven't had lima beans since I was a kid, and I liked them as a kid. And so now I'm wondering if I even don't like them. It's like a complete opposite.
Interesting. You
have it at one that time
actually liked them, and they've stolen them from you. Anyway, okay.
I will admit this: they had a funny taste, but with enough salt.
With enough salt, many things can become tasty.
That's right.
Al A, anything that you learned?
Well, Leo, being an alien bioweapon super being, there's kind of a lot I already know. Today, not much I learned. I know about the security issues.
Then why don't you care?
Because it's not really my job, I just do my thing on the show. But I know about... what did I learn? Well, I learned that I know a lot of things.
Okay, I guess I'll take it. Maybe a bit of a cheap answer, Al, but what can I say? You better have a better one next week.
Okay, Leo, I'll try.
I guess I can't force learning upon people, Phil.
Yeah, well, I was just saying, look, we all zone out every once in a while. You can't pick up everything every time.
That's true.
So it's
not about zoning out, Phil. I simply know everything on today's stream. What can I say?
dude.
But
Calm down.
the thing is, yeah, I mean, you know, you don't have to pay attention to everything that's coming in because, of course, you're right. Look, you're performing on the show, and it's obviously I appreciate you're here. So, you know, I don't want to say something out of school, but it's, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know what it's like to be an alien. You don't know what it's like to be human. Maybe I'm trying to find a connection here, and it's perhaps not there.
I can agree to that.
Okay, sounds good. Well, that we did that. Anything else that we would like to address? Please like and subscribe. I never
if you
say that.
Like this stream, subscribe, leave comments, share it around.
Yes. The promotional efforts will start in full force as we go into spring. Which means more eyes on your guys' music. So you better have some... I expect the next electronic song from you guys to be a little more polished in some ways, though I appreciate the experimental nature. You guys are really like mashing some stuff up there, and some things were like, yeah, I don't want to get too much into it, but we did already talk about it. But I'm just thinking about that. Okay. With that,
That's about it.